What's going on, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. I'm on the road today. I'm about to lay something heavy on your mind. You ready for me to lay something heavy on your mind, man? Yeah. I'm going back to my old school 1970s proper speaking pimp language. Listen here, man. Can you dig what I'm laying down, man? I'm about to lay something heavy on you. You dig? Yeah, very pronounced. Yeah, I love the way the old school cats talk. Look here, man. Give me 5. Now, a little bit on the backside. Yeah, or they call it the black side too as well. All right, so anyway, I'm about to lay something heavy on your mind. And of course, furthermore, destroy the Democrats by exposing their corruption and their motive and what they're really about. Okay? Now, when you're dealing with the Democrats, you have to understand a fundamental principle that the Democrats are self-serving. Everything they do and say is always motivated by self-serving motives. That's it. Now, when a party have committed to simply getting reelected and staying in power, then what that means is everything they do at this point revolves around that main goal and objective. Everything else is secondary. All right. So what needs to happen is, hold on, y'all. I'm being interrupted by an unnecessary package handler here. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate it. All right. This right here is a package that just came in from a sponsor, potential sponsor. They want me to check out their stuff to see if it's good. I'll be letting y'all know about it after I try it. All right. So anyway, now that's by the way, that was Teddy. If y'all don't know who Teddy is, that's my old man. He's a Republican. I mean a Democrat. I'm sorry. And we argue sometime like Lamont and Fred Sanford. But I love him. I love him to death. He's up there in age now. You know, when you get old, you just do what you want to do and you don't care. You interrupt people. Sometime I'll be on the phone. He'll just come in and start talking to me. I'll be like, Dad, I'm on the phone. He's like, what that got to do with me? Yeah, I'm 80, 85 years old. I talk whenever I want to, say whatever I want. Yeah. So just like that, he saw me making the video. He's like, you know what? I know he's in the middle of doing this. I don't have to drop the package off right now, but I'm going to do it just to mess up his video. But I love him to death. Yeah, crazy guy. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So the Democrats, everything they do revolves around that motive. Now, can you ever trust anybody that they have a self-serving motive in every application? Could you ever trust the sincerity of whatever they do? Because if that is your goal and objective, that means that if it doesn't benefit you, you won't do it, even if it benefits everybody else. So how can you be a public servant when your whole goal and objective is to make sure it benefits you and your party? But what about the people? What if whatever is on the table would benefit them, but not your party? You then would sabotage that so that you and your party can either get back in power or stay in power. So now your self-serving motive trumps your pledge to serve the people. So every once in a while, something will come up to where it benefits the Democrats and the people. But lo and behold, something good comes along and it only benefits the people and maybe the oppositional party. The Democrats will sacrifice all of us. They'll say, you know what? I know this right here helps all of my constituencies, helps all the people, but we can't let that happen because then it's going to give Donald Trump a win, So now we have to question everything they do. It would be like a guy asking a girl out and all he wants is one thing. Do you think the flowers he's bringing you would be sincere? You think him taking you on long walks and buying dinner? If his goal and objective is to get you to the bedroom, everything he does will revolve around that. You'll never be able to trust sincere words. You know what? You so beautiful, girl. I ain't never seen nobody like you. Yeah, all of that, goal and objective. Now, can we go upstairs? I want to come over and watch a movie. Get over there. You know what? This is boring. Hey, where your bedroom at? Yeah, here's some flowers. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so can we go upstairs? All of that will revolve around it. A stripper. If you are in a strip club and you're an old, bald, crusty guy up in there and she comes over and sits on your lap talking about how handsome, do you think she means that? Do you think she's you know what? You so strong. Woo, you working out and you know you fat. You know you out of shape. You're like, man, I want to believe what she's telling me because it sounds good. But in reality, she got an end game in mind. She wants me to throw some dollars at her. That's what she wants. Yeah, all she wants is Big booty girls. With the 808. And while you sitting there thinking she's digging you, throwing your cheese out there, she accomplished her goal and objective, which is to get you to drop the cheese out there. Same thing with the Democrats. So now their goal and objective is to stay in power and get in power. So now I guarantee you, if Donald Trump came and he said, man, I got the cure for cancer right now, and all y'all got to do is sign this legislation for it to go in circulation, they would be like, I mean, is cancer really that bad? I mean, what's the problem? You're discriminating against all the people without cancer. They would come up with some stupid, bogus excuse not to sign the deal. Now, I got a perfect example of this when dealing with Nancy Pelosi, leader of the Democrat Party. She has an opportunity to sign a deal that President Trump will bring it to a vote. The deal between North America, all the countries in North America, Mexico, Canada, and America. Now, Trump and his cabinet worked hard on this deal. We've been wanting this trade deal. It will benefit all three countries. Listen to Nancy Pelosi pull a big fat rabbit out of her butt to justify why she won't bring this to a vote.
So why hasn't Nancy Pelosi called it up for a vote? Because she's unserious. She's parroting bogus concerns of her buddies over there at the AFL-CIO about labor laws in Mexico.
It's a big issue how workers are treated in Mexico. And to lift up our own workers, you don't do that by suppressing workers in other countries. It's an exploitation on both sides.
Now, did you hear that bag of bones? First of all, them little crusty hands. It's labor. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Horrible. First of all, scatterbrain was all over the place. I bet you in her brain, it was like, all right, everybody, come here, hurry up. We got to come up with something real quick to justify why we're not letting this deal go through and try to make it make sense. Well, it's about the other countries and their labors. Now, what she wants us to think is that, let's see here. Let's hear that again. I want to hear that one more again, y'all. Let's see. Here we go. Here it is. So now, she wants us to think that the reason she hasn't brought this to a vote is because she's concerned about the labor laws in Mexico, the workers in Mexico. And it's not fair to them for us to sign this. We're concerned about them. Not only are we're concerned about them, but it's not fair to them, and it's not fair to us either if we sign this bill. She wants us to believe that. Now, first things first, who are you supposed to be representing, Nancy? Mexico? I'm just wondering. Apparently, that's who they are representing. Let's hear it again.
The trade deal that had given unfair advantage to Mexico every chance she gets.
Okay.
If Obama had negotiated the same deal...
Here it is. I need to get it back.
It's a big issue how workers are treated in Mexico. And to lift up our own workers, you don't do that by suppressing workers in other countries.
Okay, so now, I can't even believe she was able to say that with a straight face. First of all, now she's acting as if she's concerned about the laborers in Mexico. And by us lifting up our workers, that's not fair to them. So now she's not playing for the home team. But secondly, what kills me about this is she's not concerned about the labor in China and other countries where we do business, sweatshops, kids working, all of that stuff. Why isn't she concerned about that? Not to mention, she's cool with illegal immigrants coming over here from Mexico, working just above slavery, taking these jobs that the man is paying them way below what he should be paying somebody else. I said it on my show the other day. I watched a project take place in Cincinnati. They were supposed to be building a hotel. The American workers screwed up the roof and set the whole project back. The project manager fired all of them, brought in a whole bunch of Mexicans the next day. Man, do you think they gave the Mexicans all of the proper equipment? No. Them dudes had to scale up the side of that bad boy with their hands. No straps, no nothing, no harnesses. Got up there, tap, 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 no lunch breaks. They did that roof in about 2.5 days. And I guarantee you, they did it at a quarter of what those American workers were getting paid. But yet, she's worried about the workers in Mexico. What about when they come over here and they have to do hard jobs? And I'm sure the people who pay them don't start off at the top dollar. No, not at all. You know, hey, I want to get some work. You got anything for me to do? Yeah. I mean, I need you working on the jackhammer. The jackhammer, that's pretty tough work, man. I know. And you know what? Normally, I don't even pay this much. But for you, because I like you, and I want you to have a better life. You came all the way over here from Mexico to work hard, and I know it. So I'm going to give you a whopping $3.50 an hour. What? That don't seem like a lot of money, man. You're like, oh, it's not a lot of money? Okay, fine. You know what? Hey, forget it. I'll get somebody else. See, I'll work it. I'll do it, man. See, and nobody complains about that. They pay them just enough to say they're not slaves. We're not using them or anything. I mean, we are paying them, even though it's a small amount, but yet she's talking about it's not fair to them. It's labor laws, and I mean, we got to worry about that and this and that. That was the most bogus answer ever, because she does not care about us and our benefit. We're secondary. The goal is we can't let Trump win. We can't let them look at Trump and say, that was a great decision. That was a great deal, Trump. We're going to reelect you. Her desire has been getting elected and put that need and desire over us. That is why the Democrat Party will never, ever, ever, never, ever be able to help the people, because they are all about winning and getting in power and staying in power. All right. So when they come up to you trying to compliment you and court you and flirt with you, don't believe them. Don't believe me. Hey, I brought you some candy and this and that. You know, I mean, I know you like a sweet tooth, and I was just thinking about you. Now, would you vote for us? Hey, I'm about to give you those reparations that you've been thinking about for all these years. Now, would you vote for us? Hey, listen. Hey, I'm coming down here and I want to set up a little panel to listen to all the struggles in the black neighborhood. And I bob my head like, yes, we need to do something about that. We do. And if you elect me, I'm going to put forth some legislation to say we need to do something about black people's problems. And I can't get real specific about that. But if you elect me, I will. Yeah. See, I come back every 4 years and bob my head like this. Yeah. Well, what? That's what I'm saying. We need to look out for you guys. We need to look out. And you know what? Those nasty, dirty, racist Republicans and conservatives over there, they're not doing nothing for you. Even though the black unemployment is really, really low right now, and you all have jobs, and then prison reform and all that stuff. But that stuff doesn't matter. We will be willing to wipe all that out, okay? Set you guys back, keep you in poverty, no jobs, if we could get back in power. That's what they would do, because they can't let Trump win, even if it benefits us. Now, you've been listening to Kevin in Kevin's Corner. Check me out every Wednesday night, 7:30, live in Kevin's Corner. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, and the notification button. If you want to donate to Kevin in Kevin's Corner, there's a link in the bottom. Do that as well. And check out Extreme Tees. If you like something, put my name and the promo code Kevin, and you'll get a 20% discount. And we'll see you next time at Kevin's Corner.